YouTube, chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
Look at Chick Smooth.
Hey, Chick Smooth, appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Well, that did not take too long. For anybody that thought Young Thug was going to stay out of street politics, especially with him staying out of prison and being given 15 years of probation, for anybody wondering, yes, Thug is back on that. Now, one of the funniest things to watch and observe with hip-hop fans is everybody is waiting on Young Thug to tell them exactly how to feel about Gunna. We watch Gunna cop a plea and admit that YSL was a gang.
After each statement, whether or not you agree or acknowledge that statements are true, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
I became affiliated with YSL around 2016. Is that true as it pertains to you, Mr. Kitchens?
Yes, ma'am.
YSL is a music label and a gang, and you have personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes in furtherance of the gang.
Yes, ma'am.
Then Gunna gets out of jail and immediately gets support from Young Thug's family members. Everybody is confused on how to feel about Gunna. Right before he was released and given 15 years of probation, Young Thug asked the judge to allow him to continue working with Gunna.
Mr. Williams have no contact with any of the co-defendants in this indictment, with the exception of Mr. Quantavious Greer, that is his biological brother, as well as Mr. Sergio Kitchens. He's a phenomenal artist. He goes performer known as Gunna, G-U-N-N-A. Mr. Williams and Mr. Kitchens are contractually obligated, and they frequently perform music together. Your Honor.
A lot of people pretty much took this as Thug co-signing Gunna again, but the reality is that Gunna is still signed to YSL. He's the money machine right now for that label. He's their cash cow. So of course it would make all the sense in the world for Thug to still want to work with Gunna, or at least have some sort of contact with him. But this morning, a lot of fans were shocked that Thug wants to work with Lil Baby and not Gunna. So far after his release from jail, all we've been getting from Young Thug is all these Morse code tweets. Yesterday, Thugger tweeted saying, "Real plea deal, Jack." Some fans took that as a shot to Gunna, saying, "I took a plea deal and I did not have to admit YSL was a gang." And then today, Thugger says, "Wham, aka Lil Baby. Let's drop one on these rats, Peter." Fans also feel like, yet again, this was another shot at Gunna. Lil Baby made it clear a long time ago he does not fuck with Gunna, he's a rat. And then you have Thugger basically coming out and saying, "Baby, I want to work with you. Fuck these rats. Let's shit on them." Now, first things first, fresh off of avoiding a long sentence in prison and having to do 15 years of probation, I'm not sure if I would be using the word rats in any sentence I say. Rats imply that somebody snitched. That's not a normal terminology that civilians use. And you have to know that the court is watching and they can't wait to send you back on probation violation. And two, why doesn't he just come out and say, "Hey, I'm rocking with Gunna," or "I don't rock with Gunna no more"? Personally, I think it's a little weird if you're still gonna be throwing these little shots at him, knowing damn well the fans are gonna eat it up and turn against Gunna, but yet you still want to do business with him. You still want to work with him. Somebody please make it make sense for me in the comments below. If you're going to call the man a rat, then do it directly. You guys get in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel, like this video. I'll see you guys later, man.